Pro boxing fans here with one half or the second half of Team Azim, Azim. Adam, one of the latest signings for MTK Global. First of all, I know yesterday we had an interview. There were some technical issues from my side when I went home. It seemed like the SD card malfunctioned or something happened, so I had to come back today. Thank you very much for having me back today. First of all, I need to read out your accolades as an amateur because you're turning over into the professional ranks. Correct me if there's anything else I need to add to this or if I've read anything wrong. 10 national titles, 1 European championship, European silver medal, and the achievement of winning every national title from schoolboy to youth.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Nothing else to add to that, is there?
That speaks for itself, really. So, again, speaks for itself.
That's an extensive list. Talk to me about that then. You know, you've got this big, extensive sort of amateur background, this sort of pedigree that you bring forward into the professional ranks. At the moment, what are you doing differently to prepare yourself to move up to the pro ranks?
We work on literally everything now because the pro games. Pro games is not really a game. You gotta be focused because pro game is very dangerous. We're gonna step up our training every day now. We train more days. The training's going more harder as well. So that's really it.
When I go through that list, I'd like to know your favourite amateur moment then.
My favourite amateur moment is probably European gold because that was one of my dreams that I wanted to win it. Okay. I did go Europeans before that, but I led short a few years after that. But then I won it again, so I won the European Championship, and then that was probably the proudest day of my life.
You know, there's always been these sort of murmurs and a lot of talks about these two brothers that are coming out Slough, and then you sort of backed it up in the amateur sort of game. But going forward, MTK Global, how did that signing come about?
Do you know what? We looked at other management companies, but MTK has the one that we think that is the best in the game. They have all the contacts with Top Rank, Eddie Hearn, Frank Ron. So then we decided to go MTK because you've got Tyson Fury there, Josh Taylor, and then you got Billy Joe Saunders with MTK. So it was a quite good move that we did.
I know off camera we spoke about promoters that have approached yourself. Has there been any progress in regards to any of them?
We have a lot of offers coming in, but we just need to sit down with the management team and our team and decide which one to go with.
Not giving anything away there, Adam. I like it. Let's talk about growing up, fighters you've been inspired by, the way you fight. Just talk to me about certain fights you've been watching growing up.
I've watched Floyd Mayweather since I was young. I admire everything that he does. He's a great boxer, but outside the ring, I think Anthony Joshua and Manny Pacquiao that I look up to when they're outside the ring. So yeah.
And I was speaking to you off camera, and you've definitely fought or sparred a lot of great fights. You've got some serious sparring coming up. Just tell the fans a little bit about them.
Yeah, I've got hopefully get that spar with Josh Taylor and Luke Campbell. That would be a great experience for me before I have my first pro debut as well. So it'd be a great experience.
Oh, that's great. Let's talk about this sort of period that we're in. When I spoke to you off camera, you're talking maybe September, October. What's the latest on making your debut, your professional debut?
We just hopefully we get a fight date. We're trying to get a promoter as well. So, but at the moment we're just ticking over in the training sessions and just staying on form, really.
Fair enough. I just want to move away from you quickly. You spoke about Luke Campbell then. I just want your opinion on the fight that looks like it's going to get made. Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia, both great fighters. Luke Campbell seems to have the experience with Jorge Linares, with Vasily Lomachenko. Ryan Garcia, this upcoming kid, he is a champion in his own right. But how do you see that fight playing out?
Honestly, I think Ryan Garcia is a great fighter, but I think Luke Campbell's got more experience. He's fought Lomachenko, Linares, fought everyone, top fighters that has been in the world scene. But Ryan Garcia just came in the world scene now. But I think Luke Campbell will beat Ryan Garcia.
And being an Olympian medalist will definitely help you out as well. Another fight, big fight that got made in the States last week. Danny Garcia facing Errol Spence Jr. We know Errol came off a car crash. Didn't expect him to be in such a tough fight in his first fight back, especially being out for over a year now. Talk to me about that fight. How do you see that one playing out?
I think Errol Spence will beat Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is coming to the end of his career now. He's getting a bit old now. So, but I think Errol Spence will beat Danny Garcia quite easy. So.
And just before I let you go, what are you guys doing at the moment in regards? Are you just taking over and just waiting for the fight day? Is that what's happening at the moment?
I've been training every single day as normal. I've been like doing pads, strength conditioning, just sticking to the normal. But we're going to start the hard training once my pro debut comes in.
And finally, for the people that want to follow you on social media, want to follow that journey of yours, just give them your social media platforms, your Instagram, your Twitter, whatever else you're on.
Adam.Azim1 and Adam Azim Facebook as well.
Adam, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for letting me come down once again. And hopefully, once you get a fight date sorted out, I'll be down, and do a further interview with yourself. Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you. I appreciate that.